all.
Hello, boys and girls. How are you?
Hi guys.
Go on.
First of all,
You people did well.
yes, very well.
No, you people did well. Like, I got on stage and I was thinking that intro, that who was prepared for this show? Honestly, the show was lit.
Yeah, it was
Sorry if you
phenomenal.
weren't there, you missed out.
Yeah, and people keep asking us for the recording. And here's what I think. Next time you come,
Yep.
you come
Next
to the show.
time, quick fingers, you buy a ticket.
Yes, and you come to the show.
And you move.
I mean, we'll give you like a little 5-minute
There'll be
round
some
up
snippets
on YouTube
Don't
or
worry.
something, but the whole show, if you don't come,
You can't know.
yeah,
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And everything was... Apparently, the fake... Okay, first of all, if you had the drinks,
Okay.
Fake Kemi made those
So
drinks.
about that. You know the thing is, when you try to do things by yourself, sometimes it's better to pay.
To pay, yes.
So we're trying to save money. Well, I was trying to save money. And I said, you know what, it's not a big deal. We'll do the drinks in my house. We'll put them into these pouches. Everything is going to be fine. And so I tasted, obviously it was mixed in like a big, like, bala. And so I tasted the drink. And I said the guy should mix it again, I tasted it. But the thing is, I tasted maybe a shot glass of the drink. I just said, there's no alcohol in this. What's going on? I should pour another bottle. The guy poured the bottle. And I tasted it immediately. He poured the bottle. I just kept thinking, I can't taste, this tastes like juice. Pour another bottle. It's because it was a big thing. So I
Yeah.
felt fine. He poured another bottle. So as we were leaving, I just came back. I just took one pouch. I opened it. I drank it. I said, oh, okay. He said, I told you that if you taste it now,
Yeah, it's not going to do much.
it won't do. So I called my brother to taste it. He said, I don't get it. What's the plan? Like, do we have a plan for people? Like, is there an after party or something? Because in terms of you coming for a podcast show and you are drunk. So I just was hoping that no one would notice.
Oh, no, they noticed.
And some of you that thought you have 2 drinks, Shuri,
Yeah.
look at where your life
They
ended up.
definitely noticed.
Because there's so many tweets about, what's going on?
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by the wonderful people at Flutterwave.
We've had a very polite, very quiet.
I've been looking at our guests. And when I met this man, this is not how. So this is Israel. And we met on Saturday, the Saturday of the live show. So, well, he'll tell you is, on Uber, you can do an hourly thing. This is news to me. Right?
No, it was new for me as well.
Yeah,
I did the same thing.
I didn't know.
It's actually new. It's just 3 weeks or 1 month.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know you could do it, but we had to go to the mainland, right? And I just knew that there's no way I'm driving. First of all, it's early in the morning, and then I had 3 or 4 other places to go to. So I said, okay, I looked at it. I don't have a driver. Which is another thing. I'm dying. About this driving thing. It's really off-brand. It just, every day I'm just on the road doesn't fit me. You see people in a car, I just think it doesn't fit. Everybody that looks at me when I'm driving, they're always like,
Fake Kemi looks distressed when she's driving.
when those guys that normally help you park, they don't even ask me for money because they can see I'm in severe pains. They're just like, Auntie, please should I help you? A lot of times they're like, just get down. It doesn't fit me. Anyway, that's another, by the way. But so I booked an hourly Uber for 6 hours, and then we go into the Uber. Nice, chatting. And then somebody hits his car.
Please, don't go there.
Where you guys can normal thing, how are you? Is everything okay? This man changed it. This man changed it for them. Before I did, on the road, he got out from the car, he went to find a stick. He said he's going to deflate that guy's tire. I was just sitting in the car. I said, show our Uber. Go. Baby. This is where I find myself. It's all the guy say, nobody can intimidate me. I said, I had this man. He's going to rock and I'm going to be here. In the car. I see the way he's sitting down.
Yeah,
Somebody has to pull the trigger.
Trigger?
Yeah.
Guys, well.
You see, the thing is, we all have the other side.
I'm afraid. Where did you find this man?
No, it's great. I'm telling you. I laughed that day.
So do you want to introduce yourself before we start?
Yeah, okay. My name is Israel. I do Uber. I'm a driver Uber. Yeah, but beside that, I have other things I do. Actually, when I got the text message from you yesterday, I already came here yesterday to check around to know where exactly I'm coming today, so that I don't have to come late. Yeah, I always do that.
Sorry, that's a person that has seen things. Because in terms of a reconnaissance mission to check in case they want to kidnap.
They want to kidnap.
Besides that, I know I like to know where I'm going so that the next day when I'm going, I know that this is where I'm going. I don't have to go and be looking, oh please, I'm looking for number this, number that every day.
Wow.
So I had to come here yesterday. I asked, oh, this is number 18B. They said, that's it, the black gate. I said, yes. They said, yes. So I said, okay. So I went back home. So I know, okay, I already know where I'm coming, so I don't have to be asking for number, what address. So that was immediately when I parked, I called that. I said, oh, I'm in front of the black gate. I was here yesterday already.
That is to check. Something. Sorry, this thing that you said.
This is how you know he's not a Lagosian.
This is how I know.
Lagosians think they are sharp.
This is how I know.
They say, don't worry,
nobody who grew up in Lagos can do this. I will know it when I get there. Once I'm around the area. Is there any landmark? So when did you start doing it? When did you now leave work to do it full time?
I left October 5th, 2019.
Okay, and then you started driving?
2020, 2020, yeah.
Okay.
That's when I left fully. Then I now went to Uber November.
So how has it been?
Yeah, when you put so much effort in what you do and you're seeing the results, you won't get tired. And then when you put so much effort in something and somebody keep telling you how you can do better or you're not doing well, you get tired. So whatever effort I put, I see the result. If I work 12 hours,
you will see the money.
Then my account will be, the result is in my account.
Right.
So, and then I can decide not to work. Like somebody can order, I can accept your trip, and then when I get there and then some things go, I notice that I can't continue. I can just cancel your trip and leave.
So yeah, the one people hate, Israel.
Yeah, the one that you accept the trip, then later
I cancel it. Do you know why?
Why?
Okay,
Israel, why?
Please, I want to get into some of the gripes that I have with your colleagues. Number one.
Okay.
What is the meaning of okay, do you know what? I even understand where are you going? This is Lagos. You might not be headed in that direction.
Yeah.
Why, if you can't take a trip, why can't you cancel it?
Why do Uber drivers, any sort of like car sharing driver, why is it, particularly in Nigeria, you figure out you can't take a trip, you won't cancel it. You'll be arguing that I should cancel it.
Why can't you cancel it?
Now, this is the reason why we don't cancel trips like that. Maybe we have a lot of riders. We have different kind of people. Especially in Lagos here. I don't want to use the word they use anyway. So
no, use the word. Use the word. This is free. Let me tell you something.
A lot of people a lot of people that are sick and mad. That they're not supposed to be in that app at all, that platform at all. Seriously. Somebody can just order and they forget
that they ordered the trip.
Yeah. And then when you now call, they wouldn't answer. You chat them up, they wouldn't answer. You have no option. In that case, you have no option to cancel the trip. So maybe you've cancelled like 3 trips like that. And Uber, if you cancel more than 4 or 5, your account will be on a red flag. They'll flag your account. So the next cancellation you're making, they block your account for like 24 hours. That's first warning. The next one, 7 days. And then the third one, they block
your account. So there's a number. Okay.
So now, if I've had like 3 cancelled trips,
you can't cancel anymore.
There are sometimes I have to drive 15 minutes to a pickup location just to enable me cancel the trip.
This episode is brought to you by the great people at Showmax. There's a lot of shows. I'm currently watching Insecure. All the HBO shows are there. So go and pay for Showmax. And you can also watch Big Brother live. Thank you.
When I get there, I drive there, it will show arrived. Then I wait for like the 5-minute waiting time. Then I will now cancel. I will now put rider didn't show up. Just for them not to block my account. So you see how painful that can be. So I've driven 25 minutes.
Just so you can cancel it?
Yeah, because I've cancelled 4 already and they already sent me a message. They already sent me an alert.
Your account might be
they sent me that. Yeah. So I had no option. I drove 25 minutes down to the place. I called the lady. She said, go ahead and cancel it. He said, I'm going to deal with you today. She said, yes, I've had a lot of experience with Uber drivers doing this to me when I'm waiting for them. When I think they are closed, they just cancel the trip. She said, so you have to. I said, man, do I have to pay for the sins of my colleague? He said, well, I don't know who did that to me. He said, so whatever.
They don't have to pay for the sins.
So there was serious traffic from Ikoyi police station because I actually live around there. I drove down to CG Sultan Street at this beside Reno Ikoyi Link Bridge. Just from there was serious traffic. I do 25 minutes. There was in traffic 25 minutes. I got there and now canceled the trip. When I canceled it, I thought you would not cancel it. She called. She now had to call. And I thought you won't cancel it. And I just laughed over it. So a situation like that, it forced us to like say, please cancel the trip. We have to. Sometimes some of us will just keep driving.
Yes, I've
those
seen
that have
that.
that. Those, because I do only Uber. Those that doing other,
don't do other apps.
Yeah, those that doing other
apps.
apps, they just switch to the apps and they just leave.
Another thing is, why do I have to talk to the person so many times? When I order an Uber in a country that is not here, there's no discussion. I order the Uber, there's a map. The person comes fix it. Max, the messaging thing on the app, I'm here. This one, that one.
It's quite
I can count the number of times outside here that I've had to talk to the driver. This one, or the driver will call me and ask, where are you? What do you mean, where am I? It's there.
Okay. Now, let me tell you that. A lot of people, they are here. They use that address. A lot of people. I'm saying a lot of people.
So why?
I don't know. I asked what she said for security purpose. I said for security purpose. Are you kidding me? Why would this say security purpose? I had to ask a lady. She said for security purpose. I said, no, don't tell me that. How can you tell me security purpose?
Okay, she doesn't want you to know her house.
I said, you want me to know? And I said, why didn't you put it that I should get to where you are first before getting there? Not you putting like number 15 while you're in number 25. It's annoying. Seriously.
Yeah.
When was that? That same Saturday, before I started your trip, there was a lady. She was inside Osborne phase 2. She was here, and then she's there. She put this address, and I got here. She was like, why are you acting like you don't know why are you acting like you are new in this Uber thing? Can't you follow the map? I said, Ma, the map directed me here, and this is where I am. I said, so if you are somewhere else, can you tell me that, oh, I'm not in the address? And I said, oh yeah, the map was not recognizing the address she put. I should come there. I said, okay. She described for me and I drove there. You see, all those time we were talking were like 15 minutes. This lady was, I hope you are almost done. I said, because I wouldn't wait more than 5 minutes. I said, because this is weekend, this is the peak of our business. She said, okay. I got there. All those time we're talking, it's almost 15 minutes. I was expecting that, okay, by then she should be outside. She should be done. I got there. I waited for like 12 minutes. I said, oh, I'm coming downstairs now. I'm not seeing you. Are you outside? Where are you? And she's still up there. I can see the place is still echoing. So you're telling me you're outside. How can you be outside when it's echoing? I've never seen where outside echoes before. So, I now made up my mind. I said, I'm going to get back at this lady. Yeah.
So what do you now do?
I waited for her. When she came down, I'm like, oh, are you the one? She said, yes. I canceled the trip and I drove off. Like, what?
When she came downstairs, you now left.
Please. I like, no. I said, next time you have to try to respect us. We are human beings. Don't treat us like we are just anything you can just do. I waited there for like, when I completed everything, our trip, we were going to like 30-something minutes and nothing was out of it.
And you've not gone
anywhere. Like that 30-something minutes. If you're to make a short trip that you're picking somebody for like 8 minutes and you're going for like 20 minutes or you're done. No matter how little the money is going to be.
It's still
and
money.
then sometimes the trip counts. As you're driving, like you made 3 trips today because sometimes we get bonus when you're
doing a lot of trips.
Yeah, we do a lot of trips. So all those things matter to us because by the time you look at the percentage Uber is going to take out of the money, you need those bonuses like to help boost whatever you're getting from it. So anything that want to stand in our chance, sometimes we just do what it takes to avoid it.
Yeah.
So most people put address, they use the wrong address. Wow. Most people. And then Lagos Island is a very bad place. For you as an Uber, if you are not very, very used to that environment.
Yeah, because of first of all, the one-way network can kill you.
And then
the addresses are somehow.
And then the riders too.
Explain what you mean.
Riders too. Okay, now, do you know why I said the riders? Now,
all your people who live in Lagos Island, I want you to listen carefully.
Yes, I want you to listen now, seriously. Make it easy for us. Yeah, now, you are living in a street, like a very tiny street.
A narrow road.
Very narrow, that you can't even reverse there. You can't make, like you want to turn, you have to go back into back or you go straight. And now you stay there, you ordered. And I say, oh, please, I'm not familiar with this environment. I'm coming, your streets are very tiny. Can you just come outside? They're like, no way. How can I be ordering for Uber and I still have to trek outside to come and get Uber? You have to drive down to my house. One of them said, so I'm entering Uber, so you want me to come and check me? I better come let my neighbor see that I'm entering Uber. Why would I be trekking down to that place?
Sorry. People are using Uber for a better pass my neighbor.
So
wow.
I have done that several times.
Wow.
There was this lady, she was upstairs there.
Yeah.
He's paying him as he says.
Yes, I'm feeling the pain now. Because you know why? Because my car goes crashed. I hate dents in my car. Right now, I'm thinking of going to the Panabisa right now because a lot of dents. So I was driving down. This Lagos and there are roads. You don't know when they close the road, when the road is blocked.
Yeah.
Or not. So I was just driving there. They have ramps here, you have cars here, you have Okada parked here, So I struggled. Immediately I was going, I just noticed that they got out there, they've removed the flaps. They've removed, there's a cover, a little cover there. They've removed the slabs from it because they are cleaning it up.
Okay.
So there's no way a car can go out. And the lady was saying, I was looking at her, I said, please, can you just come? Let me just go back from here so that I will just link to the road and go. She said, no way, I should go and turn and come and meet her where she is. I was like, that's you there. Please cross. And at least if you say people here, if they see you inside the car, they may still want to okay, fine. Because sometimes when you drive that place, when the boys there, they will be hitting your car. They will be you are passing, somebody you are driving, you have to wait for somebody to walk past before you can drive. You can't hunt for them. You are with any. So one of them came you want me to say, you won't come up for here normal. I mean, you won't come up for here with different things. And I went and looked at him. I told him, I looked at him very well. I said, you get like say, if me and you exchange word, now fuck up. I said, if not, I will talk to you. What do you mean? What do you mean? I said, I know if you exchange word, you're gonna fuck up if I quarrel with you. I said, I just wind up. And he didn't say anything. So I drove off. So that lady, I tried to believe that, but she refused to come. So I have to reverse. Oh God, it wasn't easy at all. So it was one elderly man that now came. And it was during the time the primary school student just closed. So students are coming and Okada's bikes are coming. So now I struggled for 15 minutes. She was patiently waiting for me there, I'm telling you. So I now reversed. In the process of doing, one bike man was coming. So he drew a very long straight line in my car.
By the side of your car.
By the side of the car, what am I going to do to him? So I was so angry, but I just calmed myself down. And then went there and I picked her. And the funny thing is that she didn't even know where she was going.
I don't guess.
The address they gave her was she was going for a party and she didn't even know the exact place she was going. So she put a wrong address. So on getting there, I said, well, I have arrived. So I'm going to end the trip here. She said, no, I have to take her to where she's going. I said, this is the address you put in the Uber map. I said, when I came to pick you, I came to the exact address, right? I drove down to your house. And then you came down to meet me, right? I said, you couldn't cross to come and meet me. When I said, look at my car, I said, so now I'm going to drop you where
you put on this map.
I said, so now, how are you going to feel about that? She said, no, I can't do that. And look, and now she's wearing heel. This are longer. Everything's going to sweep in the floor. I said, a few minutes ago, I was pleading with you. Just cross. If you did, I won't have to come through all those places where I had those crashes in the car. I said, but right now, how do you feel if I drop you at the exact place? Since you couldn't cross to come and you want me to come and pick you from there, that pickup location. I said, how is it going to feel now? She was now, oh, I'm so sorry. She started pleading and all those stuff. So, but I can't just let her, I had to help her to locate where she was going. And I said, next time, when you book for an Uber, please consider him. I said, because it's not easy driving to the street. I said, you know where you live. You know how this place, you know how it is here. Yeah, so that's just one. Then the other experience I had was that this guy, they are 3, and they have 6 children. They're going to Oniru Beach.
Oniru Beach, yeah?
Yeah, they're going to Oniru Beach. There are 3 of them, and they have 6 children. Those children are not children. They're let's say 3 teenagers and then 3 other things.
Oh, they all wanted to enter the car.
They wanted to enter the car. Oh God! And I couldn't say no. Because when I got there, the kind of faces I was seeing, for me to even be able to go there, one of them had to come and meet me. Say, let me come and follow you inside. If not, those boys, they where they go. I said, yeah. I said, okay. So he came out and meet me and went. So after he took me there, I will not say no. How am I going to go out? I should not go out. So I okay, fine. And I managed to carry him. What he now did more yeah, quick, my money they waste, our money they count. Oh yeah, quick. When we get to a place that they block the road, this guy will come down, remove everything. Oh yeah, quick, they run, our money they count. quick, they run. He said because before the money will increase, the money that I should quick, I should not wait time. God, I was the way I drove that day, I wasn't myself. I wasn't myself, honestly. So when I finally got to where we are, I noticed that my tire already picked up a nail because of the way yeah, I've got it like, oh, don't worry, there's road here. Wait, you come down, you pull everything from, and then that guy there was a player to pull a wheelbarrow that they used to block the road out just for me to go through the road because he don't want their money. Oh, yeah, Rabbi, move the speed. I now got there. He now told me that the money was 2,000. I remember 2,700. Now said it's 2,500. I cannot pay the 200. Moreover, I know that I wasted time. I wasn't driving so fast. See, I wasn't in the mood. At all. So I just collected the money and left. So ever since then, right, I find it very, very difficult to go to Lagos Island. I'll tell them, are you coming out to Tinubu Square for me to pick you? Or you're coming out to some place for me to pick you? Besides that, I can't go there.
It's crazy. You people are rogues.
So that's why we always ask, where are you? I don't ask where are you. I say, where exactly are you?
Yes, I'll be Lagos Island.
I ask where exactly. I don't say where are you. I ask where exactly are you, because when you say where are you, it's different where exactly are you. Yeah, so I asked that word. Some people may not understand.
I know,
but
because this thing frustrates me. I'm just like, you've asked me like 10 questions. Okay, what's this?
What's the craziest experience?
Then cash your card again.
Yes.
I'm just like,
why do people do that?
No, I don't even bother to do that. The reason why some people do that is that probably they don't have
understand, but like there's card option on the. If you don't want to accept card, cancel. I don't know if you can cancel it.
Yeah. So they can actually cancel, but that cancellation rate, that's just the thing that scare people, or that's what they scare us of. When you cancel, they have to.
You get warnings and stuff like that.
So that's the reason why most drivers don't want to cancel. Otherwise,
what's the craziest experience you've had as an Uber driver?
What the craziest experience I've had? Yeah, a lot. But I'll just say one that really
don't say
pissed
one. You
me
can
off.
say as many as you like.
The one that really pissed me off was on
more than all these other people again.
On New Year Eve, right? This lady ordered for me. She's at Dolphin Estate.
Mm-hmm.
I know Dolphin is always flooded, whether there's rain or not.
There's water there.
So I was in the church. I think the Redeemed Christian Church of God, the one at Golden Gate, Throne of God, Paris. So I was in the church, we've closed. So she just ordered. I said, okay. I drove down to that place. Immediately I got to where she is, she just cancelled the trip. She just called me, say, that's your Happy New Year gift. Now, did you see that? Yeah.
Why?
I was like, why did you do that? She said, that's your Happy New Year gift, Happy New Year gift, Jerry. And then she ended the call. And I called again, she didn't answer again. And there was this time I used to work late night. Okay. Very late. So this lady, she booked for a ride. She was going to see one of these hotels at Lekki. Yeah, so she's a social worker.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's a social worker.
Yeah, a social worker. Yeah. Fair. She's.
So on we're going, say, oh, there's a way you can take this way, and then you can link this to avoid traffic. I said, okay. So I took that way. So I'm going, I noticed there's a road, but I said, okay, there's another way here. I think I know this road. She was like, take this way. And I said, I'm not familiar with the road. She now said, don't worry, I'll direct you. So she direct me, and I noticed that, she was talking about Hakeem Dixon. Okay. So I said, okay, I don't want to go through Freedom Way. I said, okay, I can take this way, then we'll link this that way. He said, take where you want to take. If your village people, they follow you, no kind of can affect me. I'm like, babe, it hasn't gotten to that now. She said, okay. So continue going. She just started talking. She just started talking. And something I kept quiet. I thought this should be over by now. So why you still complaining? He said, because they don't send you to me. That's what they say to Allah. For how many weeks now? Don't they go out? Nothing. This, that. You be small if they send you to me. And we deal with you. Even men will pass you. Where they no one pay me. I deal with them. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this, that. And I got, I said, I'm going to drop you off. So I'm going to drop you off. She said, I should try it. Because she's very big. And she's like, if I start, I'm going to look at her like this. So I kept quiet. I don't want to say anything. Sorry, I don't mean offense. Those people, if they want to be big and she looks so big and strong. So I was like, I said, I don't want anybody to handle me today. So let me just focus on what I'm doing. And so immediately, I now go to Ikate. There's this close to this Enyo filling station there. So because I was really tired of her complaining and all those things. Yeah. And I thought I'm going to drop her off. So she just hold the steady and turned it. I wasn't expecting it. It's ready for us to crash to the wall. I'm like, what? So I have to stop. I'm like, why did you do that? I say, you think I'll be small picking. You won't drop me. If you do anything to me, before she just brought out something that looked like hairbrush and then pulled it out. I saw a very shiny, sharp knife. And then sharp. When she put it out like this, the reflection was like, what? I don't this knife. She put out the knife and then she hold it. I will choke you. If men will pass over, say we run pack it, they no one pay me. I they deal with them. You too small. She carried the knife. So immediately we carry a knife. Look, I see because when I was growing up, I wanted to be a boxer, but I didn't have the opportunity. I didn't have the opportunity, so I love fighting. So I always train.
Love fighting?
Yes, I do. So I always train. So I always about people look at your size sometimes and they look at your face and think you can't do anything. So she probably underestimated me. So immediately she wanted to do that. I held her hand. I held here because it's very painful when you hold that. So I held it. Of course, my hands are very strong. So when I held her hand, I just squeezed a little bit, and then she screamed. Because she wanted to stab me, actually. I think she wanted to, or maybe she was just threatening me. So I held her. So I know ladies, when they're on makeup, they don't want you to ruin it. And the easiest way to ruin it is to let them sweat. So immediately I put off the car and the AC was not on anymore. So I held her hand. She was not like, you want to spoil my makeup? Please. She said, like, yeah. I said, until you drop that knife, I'm not going to. Your makeup will spoil the day. Say, you want to remember because I'm going somewhere. This that. And I did not carry spare makeup, but it's just this small pot I carry. She held the knife. I say, she she was struggling. She want to. I say, until you leave that knife, I'm not going to leave your hands. I'm just going to hold it like this. So I had. So she was like, look at you. You are skinny and you are strong. I thought I didn't even say anything. He said, look at you, this small boy. How come you have power like this? She was still squeezing. I started talking. I got me water. I said, if you want water, I said, me. I said, if you know Akoko Edo, you know Igara. I said, we have rocks. I said, I'm from the rock. I said, so water and rock. I said, come on, let's do it. She had it. And then she was struggling and still struggling. At the time, she said, okay, please, my makeup is spoiling. Please, okay, I will drop the knife. She said, but if I drop the knife, it will because she was close. If it drop, it's going
to stab her.
She's like, if I drop the knife, it will choke me. I said, just find a way. And I said, okay, I turn your hand. She now moved the other way. I now shake her hand and then the knife now dropped there. Immediately, I now pick up the knife. I was now looking at her. She now said, please put on the AC. My makeup is spoiling. Please. She now put on the AC.
You're not put on the AC. Yes,
I now put on the AC back. I'm not like, what is wrong with you? You know how when you are pulling knife, what happened? He said she don't want to let me know that I can't intimidate her, that she has dealt with people that are far bigger than me and all those things.
Michael Jackson looks like a human being today.
Yes, he really does.
I don't know what happened.
But that means having a good day.
I'm telling you. I don't know what happened today. Okay, I actually really like this your shirt.
I like the shirt a lot.
/ jacket thing. It's your denim shirt stuff. It's a good look. You get.